what's your current profession now, would you say?
Nerd. The website started in late October of 1999, and I think I put up the first UBB forums in the beginning of 2000, January, yeah, probably in around February. And of course, you know, the first people who posted there were just, oh, Jeff K funny, me lead, you know, just stupid shit like that. But somehow, despite all that, the forums have gotten to something where actual, you know, intelligent people post, and we actually have a community of people who aren't just a bunch of, you know, just random assholes that you find everywhere else on the internet. Considering I had zero goals, I guess I've met them. I mean, that's the thing when you aim low and you get nowhere, then, you know.
We have been drinking beer, and we're now watching Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We have the book in case you haven't been watching, and the movie, and we're on our way to GoonCon in Vegas. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to killing a hooker and burning her in the mattresses and marrying another one. So pretty much what everyone else there is going to be doing? Yeah, pretty much it's the Vegas norm. We're landing, dude. We're landing. We're going to be in Vegas. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Big money. Big money. So we've arrived in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's a very close camera. Look at it. Oh, my God.
That's our group.
All right, we're waiting for
right here.
Okay.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. I'd shake your hand, but they're all full.
For lack of a better term, I had a catchphrase. I would always say, oh yes, this is something awful, or that's something awful, back in '99 when I worked at GameSpy with Radium and Frags. And then one day I just said, you know, I should register something awful. And then they go, what are you going to put on it? I go, I don't know. And I still know what's on it. The initial intentions were just some place where I could, you know, put up my writing and stuff like that. The whole reason I started Something Awful was just for fun. You know, just where I could put my writing. If people read it, then they read it. If people enjoyed it, then they enjoyed it. If they wanted to kill me, then they wanted to kill me. It didn't really matter to me. I just wanted some place to write.
So you're saying you can tell when someone is a goon?
Apparently we have a game going on.
And what is it that makes a goon?
They have a certain cookie watch. They look kind of goons. And there they are. See, we
They
don't do
react,
anything.
man.
Ah, the wild goon in all its splendor, shuffling, shoulders slumped, panicked, and in search of more of its own kind. No, but really, the thing is, most goons would fit right in with so-called normal society. However, when you get a gaggle of them in a hotel lobby and they're all yelling and screaming and cavorting about, well, telling them apart from everyone else isn't exactly difficult.
Hey, man, these guys were in the elevator.
Who the fuck
So
are you?
tell me, I'm Justin, man. It's so good to meet
Just on
you.
fire! Oh my God!
Power hug. Power hug.
He's already sodomized like half the
Who's
people
being
here.
sodomized?
All of us. By this man right here. You were the sodomizer. Thank you for sodomizing every person in GoonCon.
Watch this man. Sit in my lap. For the record. Just sit in my lap. Just do it. Great. Alright. How about like this? This man is a homosexual. Okay? He likes women. But right now, if I told him to suck my dick,
Wait,
he'd be on
you
me.
said he was a homosexual, and he said he liked
Hetero.
women.
Hetero. At this point, I can't even.
You can't even tell the difference between a man and a woman.
Right. I have voted 1,000 of your friends. Dude, this guy links me to 1,000 of your friends.
He loves you.
And I voted him 5 simply because he's cute. And then in real life, he's actually cute. I was voting on a chance.
Yeah.
That is just better.
Wow.
You gotta get the fucking face, because I gotta show it to my mom. He ate the nipple peppermint patty.
Is that what it's the nipple peppermint?
Yes, because it was held in the nipple sticks.
It was held in the chopsticks, which are held by the nipple, so
The nipple
I guess
sticks.
it's by association. Nipple peppermint.
He just my nipple. My proxy.
My proxy.
all leaving. Everybody's leaving. except
What
the people
happened?
staying.
Security? Bad?
No, nobody's security. We're all just going to bed.
It was cool being in that penthouse for a little while, though, right?
Yeah, it was.
It felt exclusive.
It felt like we were in the in crowd. Just a little while.
Now
we were part of the dream. Now we're back in the depths.
How does it feel to be back in the depths?
Used to it. He got kicked out of his house for that thread he posted.
Why? What thread?
My house thread.
I just started reading the site one day. I saw the ICQ pranks and it just cracked me up. Low Tax is incredibly funny. I just read the whole site in a weekend. Didn't have anything to do. I just read everything that they had posted. All of the back updates, all of the pranks, everything. Low Tax came out to the Silicon Valley area for a game developers conference. And I was just, I got to go meet him. He's there. And I ran into him and invited him to come over for dinner. We watched Iron Chef, and I cooked garlic chicken, and we had, dessert and everything, and it was really, really nice, and he found out that I'm not insane. So I told him at the time, I was like, look, if you ever need any help with anything, I'll be more than happy to give you a hand. And he's like, well, you want to do the Comedy Goldmine? Take that off my hands? Sure. So that's what started. Currently, I'm an admin, and I do the Goldmine.
We're walking in Las Vegas on, I guess this is part of the Strip. It is right now 4:22 in the morning, which in our time would be 7:22 in the morning. We're also searching the internet cafe forums. I actually haven't been on the internet for about 2 days. So.
And how do you feel? Do you feel sort of like disconnected right now?
No, actually I feel kind of free. Sometimes you have to have a break away from the internet once in a while. I've been, for the past I haven't really been posting that much on the forums myself for a while, so I'm just trying to, do stuff for life. You just go out and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't bring my laptop. I'd be freaking on it all the time. For the past few years, I've been really reliant on the internet for sociability, but I'm trying to move away from that. Most girls, they're not interested in the internet. I mean, saying this from experience. They're not interested in the internet, they're not interested in sports, and they're definitely not interested in the news.
So these are the killer things you don't want to bring up.
Things that you do not want to say to a woman. If you're going to go up and say, I'm from the internet, it's just going to turn her off, and they're going to wonder, what the fuck are you saying?
He's from New York. We
always jaywalk.
He's showing us what they do in New York, right?
Peer pressure. These guys are bad. See?
We didn't say the internet anything. We didn't even mention the internet there.
No, not at all. And that's what you do it. That's a plus. We're like moving up, revolving.
Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, that's what I read they do on the internet in New York. Yeah, I read that on the internet on a webpage.
Oh, it's just 7-Eleven.
The first day of GoonCon finds us at the convention center in Caesar's Palace. The plan is to, go to a convention center? No, but seriously, there's a plan.
The first year GoonCon, we had about 100 people. In Las Vegas in 2002, in Toronto in 2003, we had about 150. This year was the first official GoonCon with the total of 400 people. It's just astounding. I can't say anything more than I'm just completely impressed by the number of people here, and I hope it's even bigger next year.
And how was your flight? How was your day been so far?
You aren't filming this, are you?
Yeah, of course I am.
Why? Oh yeah, this is going to be useful stuff people are going to want to see. Oh, my flight was flight 742. It was very great. I got pretzels and peanuts and peanut brittle. Why are you filming? If you bought this, you're a sap. So are we going over?
That's the intro right now.
Yeah,
let's go.
Population of GoonCon 2000.
How many pages do we have here?
There are 9 pages here, totaling 330, count them, 1 members.
And how many girls?
How many girls? 6.
Man, look at all these folks.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Do you regret now coming, or are you?
I'm horrified.
So we're missing the...
no badges, no nothing. I think they have the T-shirts though. The last I heard was Rivets was in pursuit, and
he was in hot pursuit.
Yeah, finding boxes on a loading dock. So I guess they're moving.
Have you seen the people with the?
Yeah, man, I saw this guy. It was Harry Bozak and some other guy. What do you think about that?
I don't like it. You're gonna have like 14 hours of footage, 24 hours of footage, whatever. You're gonna edit it down and find nothing. So you're just
that what
wasting
it'll
your
work?
time. How do you feel about wasting your life? Chronicling a bunch of nerds standing around talking about you wasting your life.
People get into these microcosms and they think that, oh yes, well, something awful. I post there all the time, so therefore it's popular in real life. But we're not. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just another nerd. That's all I'm going to be. I'm just another guy who uses the internet. So it's really no big deal. It's just a big dysfunctional, horrible family.
That'd be great if this thing is over in like 2 hours. Like everybody realized, wow, bad idea. Let's go down.
A lot of fucking nerds here.
Hey man, what can you expect,
I'm a nerd
right?
myself, but
Don't discriminate.
on the DL.
The deal, of course, is something screwed up, and they don't have the name tags here. We're going to pick them up tomorrow, but we've got temporary name tags, so we need to get all your drunk fat asses out. We need to get the registration up there, and everybody come back in again. Thank you!
I'm going out!
What does the internet mean to you?
It means a place of milk and honey. A land of bright rainbows and pretty candles.
Okay, all right. The internet is serious business.
I'm glad you're all here yelling at me. This is nice. I'm glad you guys took time out of your busy posting schedule to talk about your busy posting schedule. We were out drinking and these people walk in, they just go, goons! You people need to learn how to communicate. Are you from the internet? Hello. How do you do like this thing? He's yelling at me. That's communication, sir. Goons! We've got the badges and lanyards, which of course, this wouldn't be something awful if something did get completely fucked up. They're locked in some kind of loading deck somewhere. I don't know where. I don't even know what a loading deck is. I meant to say dock. So hopefully we'll get those tomorrow at the 2 p.m. deal. And I guess, geez, I don't know. That's Frags over there. Say something. So. Why are you people here? Just take a look at your lives. You post on the internet all day, go on first post, LOL, bye man babies. And now you're with a bunch of other people in a room talking about the internet, but not actually being on the internet. There are lots of things you could be doing in Vegas that don't involve hanging out with a big group of nerds. And I encourage you to go somewhere else. Preferably far away from here. Thank you!
Thank you all for coming out. Everybody has their things that they need to do. Everybody has their own plans. But coming here, getting all together, it's hard to...
A broken projector makes it impossible to watch the movies that are scheduled to be viewed, so Lotax decides to open the floor to whatever drunken fool wants to come up and talk. It's a bad idea.
Please do not turn this into live action biad for the rest of the day. Please! Try to behave yourself. Normal people do not
Lotaxes, El Pinto Grandes, Livestocks, Fragmasters, all of their humor it's nerdcore. I can't remember who coined that phrase, but it's funny and it's a little nerdish, and people get the jokes because it's what they live. It's their life. There's so many people out there that's like, I really understand that. It makes sense to me. It's funny stuff.
Chaos erupts as the projector remains broken, and all sorts of twisted, inebriated madness presents itself on stage instead of the scheduled entertainment. Lotax is informed that maintenance is still working on the problem, so he takes a couple questions from the crowd.
We're still waiting for cable, so yes, the Portuguese man. What? I don't really hate anybody on the forums. I'm sorry. I used to very much not like Captain Yoass, who's over there flipping me the bird. But that's just because he was a colossal pain in the ass. But no, I love you all. And I'm a goddamn liar. See, I don't have any good arch enemies. We need one of you to go psychotic.
I don't take the internet as seriously as a lot of other people do, but I would like somebody to really hate me because I find it entertaining.
Corned beef, I dated him for like 8 months or something. I sent him nude pictures of myself, because he was my boyfriend and we lived like 30 minutes away from each other, so it was like, I don't want to drive. He was like, have some nude pictures of me. Do I have to get up there?
Yeah, at this point, you might as well.
Do it.
What have any of them said?
People create drama online because they lack drama in their real lives. They sit in their parents' attic all day, downloading anime, and then so they want to create some kind of drama because it adds excitement in their life. But then if you take it, all you have to do is just take a step back and say, okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to create drama on the internet. And then if you do that, hopefully if you're sane, you'll say, listen, that's stupid. But unfortunately, most people on the internet aren't sane. Myself included.
And so, once we broke up, he sent them to this poster called Buddha Kitten, and then, he decided to send them out to a bunch of people, a few months ago. He was like, I'm gonna get her back, and I don't care. I'm still posting, so if I cared, I would have banned myself. Oh! You've already seen me naked! What's the big deal? The only thing that really got me upset is that people think that I took them for the something off the forums, but I only took them for one individual, and then everybody's seen them, so I'm just like, okay.
Does it bother you that there might be people who, you didn't make those pictures for them?
Hey guys, I'm talking to that girl that posed naked when she was 17.
Yeah.
16.
Oh, really? Why did you pose naked when you were 16?
She already explained it.
I just story, you drunk piece of shit.
Why was it here? So,
I'm not.
We're talking watch the fucking DVD later. I don't
You're like a bunch of sharks, people.
It's really
apparently, what the house audio person said is that now we need a new DVD player. So, yeah, the curse of something awful once again. Does anybody here have a laptop? I know that's a silly question.
Finally, everything is up and running. But this movie isn't about watching other people watch movies, because it's Friday freaking night in the city of sin, and if you don't think the goons are gonna shake their moneymakers on the dance floor, you have just lost yourself a Las Vegas bet, my friend.
This town is filled with weirdos. I don't know what it is. Everyone here is weird. Yeah. Weird people.
Oh, I love this guy.
asked me to do that.
Hey, we got a picture with you, man. Come here, go get a
Hey, I am his closest friend, and I'm his only friend. When I'm by his side, and nobody chooses not to be his friend.
Okay, listen. I don't have $1 on me. I gotta go get one. If I do, if I get $1, I'll come back. I'll give it to you. Look at that. I'm gonna come back and give you $1. Okay? Never trust a pimp. I'll never see his ass again. Ha! Even if I had $1, I would give it to him. I mean, we moved right from, hey, somebody will talk to me about. Oh, hey, this is my boyfriend here.
It's a pimpy pimp world out there. I guess internet folk just weren't meant to have ladies they couldn't drag into the recycling bin without getting arrested.
I just had a really emotional, somber moment.
So
this whole thing is awesome because you get to meet people that are like you, and I said a lot of people spend time wondering if they're normal, and then you realize that there are people who, if they're not normal, they're just really, really out there. It makes you feel like you're more normal than you.
Yo, this is Hip Hop Doug up in his house. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry, man. Turn that off.
Saturday afternoon brings a bountiful array of assorted amusement. A laptop loaded with MS Paint for the aspiring artists out there, all-you-can-eat pizza and soda, and, on the big screen, some of the cheesiest, cheapest, most ridiculous movies ever made.
For the most part, goons have good hearts. They're good people. If you boil them down to their pure essence, they're good people.
One of the things I really love about the SA forums is the fact that goons, they're goof-offs, and they know how to have fun, and they know how to relax, but when something needs to be done, when something needs to be handled, they can rally up, and they can raise a lot of funds really fast for noble causes. A couple that come to mind right offhand, the armor for our goons who are in Iraq.
I've got a buddy over there right now, and I really haven't heard from him lately because I asked. We were going back and forth through email, and I asked him, I said, do you have armor plates? And because of that, I don't hear anything back from him. The government probably censors all of my emails, and I've got a friend now that's going over there. And I told him, if they don't give you good armor plates, let me know. We will get you some plates.
And I'm just very impressed with the generosity that goons can exhibit.
I ran for mayor of Sacramento, California, and I got 7 votes. And in my press conference, I told the press that I ran for those 7 people. My platform was that there needs to be a 19-year-old as the head of a city that has 1.9 million people.
What does it feel like to be someone who knows, who is known, to someone who you probably don't know?
It's weird. Like, I've had people come to me at school and say, "Are you Coolio?"
Yeah. Is this your boyfriend here?
No, that's Rivets.
Okay.
My boyfriend's at home. He doesn't like these things.
How does that work? I mean, what sort of dynamic does that add to your relationship that you are in the forums and that he is not?
Everybody that I've ever turned onto the forums has said, okay, they read it a little bit here and there. And then they read a little more. And then they're full-blown addicts. They can't stop reading about it. They come up to me and they're like, did you see this thread? And I know.
No,
does he ever...
Forums. He's,
right, he just doesn't like meeting people?
He was actually the one who introduced me to something awful. He was like, oh, check out this website. I'm like, it looks stupid. I don't want to do it. But he got me an account and I started posting. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then I started going to meets and started going to GoonCons. It's my second one.
It's just something about the website, the community, the people. It just has that something, that zing.
TCC?
TCC? Anybody? No?
Let's see. Oh, you didn't even have to say it, and I would have been able to guess.
It's true.
Does it surprise you at all that your fellow TCC people couldn't seem to make it?
No, but yes, because some of them said they were coming. Some of them are here. I just don't know where the fuck they are.
How do
this guy does drugs.
Do you?
Little.
I actually started the therapy account as a gimmick. I was going to be a gimmick who just posted like really fake armchair psychoanalysis with a Freud avatar. That was going to be my gimmick, and I thought it would be really funny. And then I realized, before I posted anything, that it actually wasn't very funny, and so I just kind of used it as my regular account. Because I started that account back when the forums were free, 3 years ago, before you had to charge for them. Right. So people were creating gimmick accounts all day. Like Tasty Armageddon had 30 gimmick accounts at one point.
The whole idea of the forums being pay per account and all that stuff came from a member named Tasty Armageddon. So I guess I should thank him, although I did ban him just 4 days ago. He registered 33 different accounts, and we would ban him, he would register another one, we would ban him, he would register another one. He posted that he was going to commit suicide because he couldn't be a moderator and all kind of crazy stuff, and so I just said, well, we'll keep these people out, the people who are just complete jerks, and then we said, a credit card.
There's so many incredible people in this particular area because of the way that we do the forums, the fact that we charge $10, so no 8-year-old can sign up and just start immediately posting bullshit.
We don't want to have to dumb down our stuff to attract more people, because if you dumb down your stuff, you get the people who are dumbed down. We want people who, actually have this kind of sense of humor and understand, the type of shit that we're saying and, are just as dumb as we are. We don't want the dumber people.
To me, my online persona is really different than who I am in real life. But
do you like to keep the two separate, or obviously because you write a lot about yourself and your experiences?
I do write a lot about myself. That's true. But my replies and other comments and stuff, they're obviously influenced by me, but they're not who I am. They're just what I'm saying. I'm actually much more of an asshole online. I'm a lot more arrogant online than I am in real life. Usually, I'm pretty arrogant in real life, but not as arrogant as I am online.
Are you all right?
I need water.
You do need water. Are you okay?
Ice will do ice chips. I feel like I'm in labor.
He is a professional actor.
when this face, hold on, let me get profile. Now, when you have a profile, and I'm a $20 million picture actor type guy, remember that I will still post on something awful, and whenever they need a movie made, I will work for scale.
Very good.
If not less, because Lotax and Frags and everybody else, those are the only names I remember because I'm so fucking drunk, are probably the smartest guys on the internet.
I look forward to getting correspondence from your lawyer.
We had no idea that we were going to get so many people into this thing, okay? The idea is to come, have a beer, have a drink, enjoy the luxury, go down, make a fool out of yourself at the casino, walk around, come back, tell us all about it, we'll all laugh at you. We want to see a lot of coming in and out of the suite in terms of people not camping there for the entire 4 hours. Just keep in mind that we're trying to fit a lot of people in there. Take advantage. 2002 GoonCon, we didn't have anything like this we had at last week. Just 80 gazillion things to do out there. So come to the suite, leave the suite, come back. Just keep in mind, you don't want to spend this night holed up in a hotel room for the entire night. Okay? Thanks.
The Platinum Party, encompassing 2 luxurious suites, each boasting a powerful supply of alcohol. This is everyone's last chance to find themselves blasted beyond all recognition.
Bouncing here.
There you go.
That's all therapy.
Man, at this point my makeup looks like somebody punched me in the fucking eye. No, I was accosted by 2 girls who were all like, you're bisexual, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, blah, 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 whatever.
Hey, Dan, I got something to show you. Go ahead. Whoa!
Basically, we're pretty bored, and we're out gonna collect some trading cards, some slut trading cards.
Cards, please. Thank you. Ooh, this is a good one. How many cards did you just get there?
I don't even know. I got a whole lot of them.
I think if we get enough cards, we can become dealers ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm doing a documentary about people who tape things. If you're doing one of those too, we're in luck. All those people you see on the street, they started out just collecting. They're all collectors. They were collectors, and then they really got into it, so they started handing them out.
I'm just this kind of person, so don't take the comment personally, but I'm glad to see that things have progressed to second base.
We have actually been dating for 9 months.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're in the clear. That's cool. I actually found that if you dress up in a pimp costume, you're allowed to do that anyway. So, holy shit!
And to think people just throw these cards away.
To think.
They think they're worth nothing, right?
Yeah, it's pennies.
Clean it out. It is. Do you think we have enough cards now?
Girls are a totally different breed from other girls. Because other girls actually care about, you know, like money and status and all that stuff. And I've heard a lot of the guy goons talking about, man, there's so many hot chicks here. The thing is that most of them are the type of girl who would be like, as soon as any goon walked up to them, they'd be like, ew, that's gross, and just kind of walk away.
Yeah.
But goon girls are different. There's only a very small percentage of us, but
And you're all taken, unfortunately.
You know, that's a pretty good one there. Those boobs look real. The realer the boobs, the more collectible the bar.
You pick this up.
This is like a whole set. We have cards from all across the strip, whereas usually someone only will give you from one certain set, right?
Yeah.
Like we have all the sets here. We got them from the garbage can, from the ground, from walls.
We've got a whole series.
We wonder why people just don't collect these, right? Like they're free, but they're where you can't get them anywhere but Vegas. You know?
Locals don't want anything to do with it, and tourists just learn to ignore it. So
and we found that a lot of the people who were giving out cards began as collectors like us.
Wow.
How you doing?
What's up?
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Good times at GoonCon 2 Goon times 5, right?
Yes.
You're looking a little gone tonight.
Is this a line to get in the
that
bathroom?
there's a bubbler in there?
There's not a, it's a bidet.
No, it's a bubbler.
We're
Is there a pee-pee? Can I go pee-pee in the potty in here?
Yeah, it's, if I could go,
There's also a bubbler in there.
Yeah. Are they super big?
I have to take
Okay, now he needs his privacy. Give the man his privacy, and this time we won't interrupt him.
Come on, Dice! Come on, Dice! Yeah! Dice!
Yeah! How about there's a water fountain in there? Yeah, let's see it, man. I'm from the South. We don't know nothing about it. God damn it. Oh, shit!
Oh, God.
Dude, I thought there was a bidet in there. They didn't tell me there was a person.
My focus is to have fun, you know? And anything happens, so be it. But just have fun.
Yes.
That's the part.
Oh, yes.
If you're looking for ass, it makes you look really, really stupid. For any goon who's desperate, call fucking escorts. They'll come straight to you. They don't have to fuck you, but they probably will if you show them enough money.
Get the guy playing on
He's peeing in the shower. You gotta film this right now. He's peeing in the shower.
Is this open?
Fuck off my fucking internet, alright? Fucking bitches. You're a bunch of fucking faggot fucking bitches. And you know what, fucking Fayed? Fuck you, fucking Fayed.
Fill it with water. Oh, pretend I'm a little drunk.
Hey, Jacob, let's go. Oh, this whole shit.
Good luck.
Hey, Jason! Just double checking!
I didn't say anything.
That was a good one. Good job.
I know.
And that's how you fool partygoers into thinking you're some drunk asshole. Cheers.
A few parties.
In heaven, I want to get on bed with you and hug you because you're great. Okay, good times.
Everyone
What?
Everyone loves me. I don't know why.
Because your avatar is all dancy and crazy.
It was.
Until I had to ban myself. Have you seen my avatar with
Your avatar is awesome.
Hey, guess what, guys? We're talking about the internet in real life.
Isn't that awesome?
The only reason I came out was because so many people were excited about it. This is the second GoonCon that I've come to. The first one was really fun. I met a lot of really great people, and it's like I said in the speech that I had yesterday. It's really heart touching. It really shows a lot about the community, and you know, without that community, again, none of this would happen. So, thanks to all the people that are here. Thanks to you guys. Thank you, the TV.
I just made the site and just stuff that appealed to me. If I thought it was funny, then I wrote it. I didn't really care if other people would think it's funny because, you know, you're always going to have people who think that you're an idiot. So, you know, you just write what, you know, you want to write. The main thing is to just, you know, make yourself laugh. If other people laugh, then that's good too. But the main thing is to, you know, be true to yourself or whatever. And so it's all just been a kind of, it's been built on that. I just think of myself as, you know, just another nerd on the internet. So I don't see myself as some kind of stupid celebrity because all I do is, you know, run forums on the internet. I mean, seriously, if you, not that real celebrities are, you know, great or anything, but at least they make movies that people watch. I run, you know, an internet site that a few 100,000, whatever people visit. It's really no big deal. I'm just another nerd.
So can you give me like a wrap up of what you thought of Vegas, GoonCon?
Very expensive. I'm in so much debt right now. It's not even funny. And pretty much, it was a great time. I didn't get laid, but you know, so did not many other people.
Yeah, and I've been winning all the goddamn sluts on
He's been winning so much. It's fucking incredible.
I put like $2 in the fucking slut machine and like I get 61.
It's a slut machine. They have slot machines? I was thinking like...
It's all hell, dude. Man, they just give it up for nothing.
Wow.
I've kept on winning. Like, I've won like on 3 different machines, but the goddamn blackjack table just keeps